What's up, RP? Hey, Hound Doom. What's up, Asian Ninja? How you guys doing? You guys hear me? Hey, Angie. Hey, Marshmallow. Hi, Sec. Are you first? Looks like RP was first. Hey, Battle Dragon. You can hear me? Woohoo! All right, cool. It's working. Good, good, good. Hey, Nicholas. It's perfect? Perfect. Die? Okay. Hi, Random. Yeah, I just wanted to go over a bunch of stuff today. What's up, Blake? Hey, Mike. What's up, Moon? You're not late at all. Actually, you guys are right on time. Appreciate the like. Thank you. A lot of stuff has been happening in the last few days. And if you guys have not been paying attention to the news, or if you guys don't pay attention to any sort of US events, there's a lot of things that have been going on that it's heartbreaking. It really is. And I don't know how to feel about it. I know I feel, well, first off, I feel angry. I had this whole thing that I wanted to talk about, but mostly it's probably just going to come from straight from a point of view where a lot of people don't want to talk about, George, the man who died in Minnesota, especially those that are like gamers or online figures. And I feel like it's more like they're afraid that their online aesthetic is going to get hindered in some way, but I don't see what the issue is with when something is morally wrong to not speak or use your platform to use it and let other people know, those that aren't, as in the know you are. Like, I wouldn't say I'm that much in the know, but I would say that as a man who has been living in a situation where, I live in both worlds. I'm half native, I'm half white. And in some situations, in a lot of my history, a lot of you guys have heard about this history, I was not really accepted from either side growing up. And when I see things like this, it's hard not to remain quiet. There's a lot of things that go on in this world, and I feel like I wouldn't be me if I didn't try using my platform to spread awareness to this stuff, to talk about how people that do these things should be held accountable, but they aren't. And it's only because now we're actually getting footage out there. People are actually recording stuff. And you should be, humanity is just like, it's not something new. This has been around for years. Hey, Golzite. Hey, Julio. And yeah, this is going to be kind of a serious talk. I'm sorry if you guys were expecting something relieving to, for what's going on in today's world, but this is more of me speaking my mind, and at first he was charged with manslaughter, the police officer, and then he was switched to third-degree murder. But if anyone's watched that video, they would know that it's nothing less than just murder. Like, it's a shame. It really is a shame. And I honestly don't know exactly how to feel about it. I've been dreading this stream a lot, because it's so hard to understand the right words to say in the situation. Like, I thought about it for hours and hours and hours, and I feel like so much of what you say is so nitpicked, and you're under a microscope when you say things, that if I say something that obviously I'm not trying to side with anything, like I would never side with that cop ever in the history of me ever. I would ever side with that cop. I don't understand him. I can't relate to him in any way, actually. But I could see that why some people do feel like it's hard to open up more now, because you're under. I'll give an example. Okay, so let's let's say that there was a tribe, and there's a council, and all the meetings all the things that would happen in that council was closed doors. No outside sources. It was just those people, that the leaders in that room, all talking to each other. Who knows what they were talking about? All the biggest decisions were happening behind closed doors, and the public was unaware. But then you start having the public come in and listen in. Then you start having cameras in. Then pretty soon the public figure, those leaders, they start acting different. They start acting like, oh, now I got to tiptoe around. I can't. The things that we used to just get away with freely, we can't get away with it anymore, because now we're being watched. And that's what we're seeing more nowadays. It's not because bad stuff has just all of a sudden started happening recently. This hasn't just started. This has been going on for years, just throughout history. It's just now that we're actually seeing it, and it's becoming more and more obvious these days. And so I personally do not blame the backlash for this. I know a lot of people talk about, what about Target? What about the buildings that are being destroyed? I mean, I know I'm not a person that agrees with the one wrong makes another one right type of situation, but everything else has not worked. Taking a knee, silent protest. I mean, what is going to work? But now everyone's eyes are on this. Everyone's paying attention to this now. I've been watching for years, but what I've noticed, your channel is, ever since PBB died, so did your channel, and I don't like that. You are a funny guy. You deserve more viewers. Listen, don't worry about my channel. Hi, Ploopsy. If my channel wanted to thrive, I'm sure I could have made it happen. My channel was failed because of myself. There's no one to blame for it. It was me. I just ran out of time. I don't have enough time to really put as much effort as I did during my PBB days. There was a little upstart I had for Lumion Legacy, but the way things went with Lumion Legacy, no. I realized I didn't want to be a part of Roblox anymore, and I've talked about this exhaustively. I even had a twit longer to explain this. And yeah, I could have handled things a lot better during Lumion Legacy. I blame myself a lot for that. And there were some people that were hurt by it, and I feel bad for it. But what happened to me, which they won't acknowledge at all, which is really disappointing, because I put a lot of hours, years into their business. And that was my treatment. I was like the godfather of PBB. Like, who was streaming longer than Jamie and I in PBB? There's people that became more popular due to it, but the first people to really like get recognized in the community, and then to just be thrown away like that over that, no. I realized after that, I was like, I don't want anything to do with that group anymore. So I'm just gonna let it go. And so I quit Roblox altogether. Like, my main reason for being in Roblox was because the fans were there, And I loved so many of the fans there. You guys are so awesome. Like, you guys have tuned in to some of the dumbest streams, some of the silliest moments, and you guys have made so many of the, like, you guys made my channel. I didn't make my channel. My content is terrible, but you guys helped me build that. Like, you guys did it. You guys made it easy for me. So that's why when I left, I was like, I can't deal with that anymore. It's just not making me happy. So I left. This wasn't going to be what I was going to talk about this stream, but now here we are. I left and I thought, I got to play something else that makes me happy. And at the end of the day, you guys will all learn this in the future. Like, I won't learn it now. It took me a while to learn this. But eventually, something you'll realize that you got to do something that makes you happy in life. And you got to make, sometimes you got to make a sacrifice in order to reach that level of happiness. It may not seem obvious to you right now, and it may not even seem obvious now because you see my channel not doing as well as it did before. Like, for instance, let's take this for example. When I first started PvP, throw out numbers. What was my average view count for videos for the first 100 PvP battles? Like, I was well known for PvP and shiny hunting. What was my average views for this first 100 videos? Kloopsy's very close. It was 15. I averaged 15 views for my first 100 videos. Right now, I'm averaging 300 something, maybe a little bit more. You know, I did 100 plus videos, having fun, talking to those 15 people for just the months. And I loved it. But see, people forget that. They only look at what the end result is. It's a result-based analysis. I stream because I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting the people that are there, you know, to hang out with me. And I love hanging out with you guys. Like you guys showing up right now. That's awesome. I haven't been streaming on YouTube for a long time, and you guys all showed up. I know you guys probably don't care about this part, but I really do appreciate you guys. And you guys helped me during some really dark times in my life. You made me laugh when during times I really wanted to cry, actually. Like, I'll be honest, I went through some dark times. But thanks to you guys, I was able to get through that. So I really thank you. I know not a lot of you guys were there during that time, but for those that were, thank you. I had a boss that hated me. And I'm a guy that really wants to put his best effort and be recognized because he puts his best effort in. And he didn't like me because I was nice. And people joke about that me all the time right now these days, is that I'm just too nice of a guy. I'm blunt, but that doesn't make me a bad person. I'm blunt because I want to get my point across. And people take that as like me being aggressive or something like that. What? No, I'm just telling you my point. Like, I'm getting straightforward with you. Hey, Official Owl. Thank you, Murder. Your streams and videos help lift me up when I'm feeling down. I'm so happy to hear that. Very wholesome indeed. Marine bio or classified? I'm marine biology. Or year were the shiny hunting vids recorded? I think 2015. Hey, Cheese Gaming. I have a bug in my room. I have to, so you're calling me down. Thanks. There you go, Yellow. Good luck. Murder, you were the reason why I made a YouTube channel. One way or another, you still make us laugh, and you don't give up hope. You deserve everything good you get. Thank you, Oris. I really appreciate that. Good luck with your channel, by the way. And hello again, Cheese. Almost hit the ceiling with my broom 5 times before I hit it and started flying. Oh, God. But yeah. Hey, Seagulls. Do you not do Limmy Legacy anymore? I don't. If you guys have not seen my tweet, I explained it all in the tweet. There was a lot of injustice that occurred with Lumen Legacy. I never understood that Twitter post. It still like confuses me because the entire post was to help the community, right? Like I wanted them to know that there was a lack of communication. It wasn't out there just to slander them or to make it worse or to stir up trouble for no reason. What resulted in that was a better communication afterwards, at the sacrifice of me, sadly. And the response, the worst responses I've ever seen from a team. And then I was told that they weren't called devs. Well, who cares what they're called? Your group, whatever you call them, attacked me. They said I was creating a mob mentality. What? Did you read the post? Did you read anything? The whole post was trying to help you guys because of what you guys did in PvP. Do you remember what happened who all remembers what happened at the end of PvP? Do you guys remember that? Because I do. It was hard to make content during that time. I quit because it was terrible. There was nothing. It was nothing but dead air. We had none of us content creators had anything to work off of. But you know what we did? We kept trying because we loved the game. And when you love a game, you want to try and support it, right? And if something's wrong, you're going to get upset about it. And you want it to do better because you support it. What is wrong with that? I don't understand. Why is that wrong? That always confused me. And then when I called it out, they completely took away the point of what I was making, but then only attacked one small aspect of the whole point, confused it, twisted it, and then made me look like the bad guy. And sure enough, one YouTuber comes in and just sums up everything I said, and then he's like, "Oh, he's revered as a god. Oh, good job. Oh, wow, it all makes sense now. Thank you. Thank this guy that summed it all up for us." And I'm sitting there like, bro, you threw me in the fire. That was my whole post was about that. Just someone was able. It's like when you tell a joke, you say it quietly, then someone else in the room says it louder, and then he gets all the laughs. It's like, well, that was my joke. What? Hey, I told the joke, buddy. Why am I not getting any credit for this? But instead, I'm getting slandered. Why is that fair? I mean, I supported that community. Like, would I do all those giveaways? And I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm not doing it for money. I did it because I really loved you guys. I wanted to give you guys what I had. I personally spent more money than I earned in Lumion Legacy because I wanted to give to you guys. And that people ruin giveaways these days anyways. They make it more about trying to gain something rather than trying to give out. And I've never been that guy. Never. And it pisses me off. And we won't go down that road. You guys are going to be all worked up by asking these questions. But what I don't understand is with his comments back to me in that Twitter post, he ended up deleting them. So now I don't have any proof of what he wrote. He deleted them. So he was covering up his mistake by deleting those posts, left me to burn in that Twitter feed, plummeting my viewer count, plummeting my strong effort to make it in YouTube because he got it confused and left me to rot in it. And not once did they respond to me with that. You know what I got? I got an indirect response on a Discord page saying he created his own mess. What did I create? Explain that to me. What did I create? Was it the accusation of mob mentality that I somehow was creating a mob? Who knows? That's what happened. And of course, I'm going to get talked over. They have bigger fan bases than me. The whole community will follow them, no matter what they say. What they say is gold. And people wonder why I left. Well, there you go. There's my answer. I left because there's a lot of injustice. It was a popularity contest. It was people being super clout chasers. If I wanted to be a clout chaser, you would see a lot more clickbait in my channel. You don't see that in my channel. It was unfortunate because a lot of those guys were I would consider friends. I would have considered them contemporary friends. And what happened was just a bunch of injustice. Oh, you don't have to give me money. Don't. I really appreciate Nuclear Panda. You don't have to give me money, but I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $2. That's very kind of you. What happened to Aeronautical? It felt foreign. It has my name in it, but I Am Murderface just makes sense, even though it's not really marketable. It's me. It's my persona. But yeah, if you guys wondered why I quit Lumion Legacy, that's why. And you guys could enjoy Lumion Legacy, and I still keep up with updates with it. I still look forward to seeing people being happy with it because it's a great game. I think it looks fun, right? I mean, I thought that's why I played it. I played it for a long time. I thought it looked really good. I thought they've been doing a great job in it. I just thought their handle of community members was poor, and not that I expect more respect. I figured at least a little, instead of just leaving me in the dust like that. Like, that's just wrong. I don't care who you are. Like, that would, if it were just some random player and they treated you like that, that would make me upset. Are Jamie and I friends? No. No, I'm not friends with Jamie. He falsely accused me. I blocked everyone that was just coming at me for no reason. And he has his reasons for why he did it, and I wish him best of luck. I may not be friends with him anymore, but I still want him to do well. I have no hard feelings towards him. I hope he has an awesome career. I hope he keeps up the dev work. Great. But I believe he was wrong. Doesn't make him a bad person. I just think he was wrong. In fact, I hope all of them do well. Like I was saying earlier, I hope the whole game does really well. And I've heard that the game stopped updating, which is unfortunate, but life is crazy right now. We have a lot of things going on in life. So giving them time to update you guys is understandable. But then again, this is your guys' escape. So you would think that you would get more now than ever. But I'm not the leader. Personally, I would go out of my way to tell you guys all this stuff. Hence why I'm doing update videos like this, or I'm constantly updating you guys on Twitter with my life. Well, thanks, guys. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting me through all of this. But that's why my channel stopped for a bit, and I wanted to go straight to Twitch. I wanted to escape. It's more of me leaving a toxic environment that was not helpful to me and going to find something new and fresh. So I went to Twitch. Remember, I feel like I woke up and when I got on Roblox, I saw a message saying I'm banned. So I emailed Roblox and asked them to feel bad. And I never got the email. We'll shake my head. We love you too. Aw. Remember when him and I were shiny hunting Marshadow, and when I went to go do something and got shiny Marshadow? Yeah, that was iconic. Eats my my shiny charm. Felt the love. We miss you. Hope you can upload more. I'll try. I've been doing a lot of Poke1. It's that game. It's free, by the way. Super fun. Oh my god. It reminds me of like have you guys ever played Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby? It's like that, but match that with PvP. Like combine those two. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And Moon God was my shiny. Yeah, you're my shiny charm too. I remember that. I would get Pokemon, but my laptop ain't got enough space. Aw, dang. You can get it on your phone. If you have Android, you can download it. Oh, won't get it banned or something. What can we do to make you feel better? Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm hurting because of how the world is today, and for a while, I feel bad for how things are going in this world. It's crazy. The COVID-19, the killings, the riots. I mean, these are pretty dark times, but these are also could be bright times. I mean, without any sort of negative, there wouldn't be any positive. Does that make sense? If there was no negative, then we wouldn't know what positive was. It would just be normal then, right? So with every bad could lead to good in some form or way, and that comes with time and with a lot of effort. And I think nowadays we need to rely on each other even more. And there's people that are being hurt out there, and there's not enough action and people being accountable for their actions that's going on right now. And I feel like everyone should be held to fair trial. I think that everyone should be held to their actions and be accounted for. I'm not saying that every wrong should be matched with another wrong, or every right should just be the way to go, or that one person has the right path for it. But I think one small deed combined with a bunch of small deeds leads to an avalanche of a movement. And I would like to see that. And it starts with you guys. You guys are the future. It's people that are like my age or generations before me that we have created or at least have identified so many issues that we've had in the past, and they're just now surfacing more and more into the light. And that you guys are the people that got to make that change for us, because we screwed up. I'll admit, all of us have screwed up. And I'm sorry to say that you guys are the ones that have to like live through that. That have to pick up after our sloppy mistakes. And I hope that one day you guys can make a difference. Even if it's small, like all of it together, if you guys did it together, you guys would be unstoppable. Are you in a hotel room? I am, yeah. That's going to lead to another story here soon. Hope you can get that doggo you have wanted soon. Yeah, once I graduate, we're getting a dog. And I'm getting mini Ozzy. Yeah, we're gonna do a story time soon. It's a crazy story, so you wanna hear this one. It's really creepy. But I wanted to go over this really quick. I didn't really think I was gonna go over Lumion Legacy, but it always happens. And that's why I'm no longer playing Roblox. When people ask me if I want to play Roblox or that the community misses me in Lumion Legacy, I miss you guys too. But it would not work. If I joined, I would be that rebel that joined, and people would see me as probably a bad egg in that community. Even though clearly I'm not. I don't know how that started. I don't know. But that game is really fun. I did enjoy it, and it was really good memories. But it's time to move on. But to my Roblox account, I still have it. Because you never know if they're going to do a Pokemon game on it. So I'm holding out for it. What if they did another Pokemon game, or they allowed it? Dude, I'd be all over that again. I'd join back to Roblox if they did Pokemon again. The community for Lumion Legacy is very much a hierarchy. It's people sit at the top and they make a lot of decisions, and if you aren't popular, then you aren't going to be in the popular decision. So that wasn't for me. So I moved on. So now we're moving to what's going on now, and I don't know if I'm gonna do Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield almost ruined it for me. Pokemon for me. I thought the exploits were awful. I think most of us would agree with you're the egg with 5 yolks. Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, Lumion Legacy isn't as good as Pokemon. Yeah. It's kind of hard to, it's kind of like Temtem, right? It's kind of hard to match that. Do I sell the shark suit? Heck yeah, I do. I still plan on doing more skits with it. I'm sad he's not playing Roblox anymore, but I'm so happy that he friended me so that I can remember the old days. There you go. Also, Murder, what games do you enjoy besides Pokemon? I really like League of Legends, like Minecraft. I want to try Minecraft Dungeons. I think that looks really fun. Valorant. I've been joining Valorant. I want to try this, what's it called? Fantasy Star Online soon, too. It's an MMORPG. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a MMO. I know Valorant's down for a week. Sad day. Are you any good at Roblox Skyblocks? Oh, that's for Jerry. Remember that shiny Charmander tutorial? The times, I know. That video popped off. I still get questions about it. I'm still happy to help. Do you play any fighting games? I used to play Super Smash, but I stopped at Melee, so I'm probably really bad at it now. I remember the time you always laugh and you use Gothitelle and you tickle. This brings back dude, 2017 was a good year. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing. Wow, that foamed up. Yeah, Animal Crossing was really fun. So I've been watching a lot of anime recently. That's mostly what I've been doing. Well, I'll be playing in the future Pokemon, Valorant, Minecraft Dungeons. There really isn't much exciting games out right now that I really want to try. I guess the DLC of Sword and Shield, but the game, I just lost interest in Sword and Shield. Yeah, official owl. That's exactly what happened. Do you still remember me when oh yeah, Kavatha, of course I remember you. Actually, I remember every single person so far in this chat. play Valorant, please? I want to play Valorant with you. Do it. Let's join. I'm down to. My friends and I play together a lot, and we're always down to having anyone join us. We're all we're all between iron and silver, so I'm sure you'll carry us. We're all pretty bad. Rice Master, yep. I've been playing Pokemon, but I hate it. How you have to be level 80 to go to Unova. Yeah, or you could spend money and then you'll be able to go to. Have you heard of Dragon Ball Fighter Z? It's a really fun fighting game. Just try it out. Maybe you'll like it. By the way, this ain't a sponsor. Also, I'm from I'm from from like 3 years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard lots of things about Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Show of hands who all remembers Jerry. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and go to the scary story. I guess not scary. It's creepy. So you know how I like to talk? Well, 3 nights ago, I was throwing away a bunch of stuff because I'm moving, right? So I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff. There's stuff I have to let go. There's not enough room in my bags to move with. So I have to like remove stuff or give stuff away. Lear? Oh, I quit rage quit MC. Jeez. And I was walking. It's a spiral staircase that leads up to my apartment, and he would stand in the middle of the staircase waiting for me. I don't know if he was exactly waiting for me, but he was certainly sitting there. And he stopped me, and he wanted me to give him advice on his issues for the day. And so I was being my kind self. I was telling him, there's a lot of situations where you're worried about something, but it's out of your control. So, when you're taking an exam, you can study all you want for that exam, but there's always going to be that one question that you just out of your wildest dreams could never have studied for. And it's that one question that you'll probably get wrong. And then you'll now know what her questions or his questions are going to be like for the next exam. And so he didn't want to hear that. He was like, so basically what I was saying is there's no point in stressing over something like that. If you put your best effort in, then that's all you could do. You can't, it's already over. You took the exam. So worrying about it afterwards is not going to help anything. And in fact, it only makes it worse. So you did your best. Know that you did your best and then improve. And so I told him that. And he thought my response was really good. He was like, wow, that's really smart. Wow. Aaron, that's great. I'm like, oh, I didn't tell you my name. How'd you get my name? He's like, oh, I heard it. From who? Oh, have a good night, Owl. Apparently, he was listening through my front door. Hey, Addiction. He had his ear on my door and was just listening to me. And so that spooked me a bit. I was like, whoa, okay. And so the next day, he comes up to my door and knocks on it. And he asks to use my phone. I'm like, no, sorry, I don't know you. I can't let you use my phone. And so then he starts telling me about all of his issues that that he has a family that doesn't love him, that he was homeless, and he lived under a bridge, and that God spoke to him and said that he had to come see me, and that person was going to be me, and that I was going to be his salvation. And that's heavy, right? Like, that's really heavy. Like, I'm all for if you have religious beliefs and you believe in it and you have faith, and that's you. Like, who's to blame you for that? Um, we all do that in our own way, and that's okay. But I'm not someone's savior. Nor did he tried making me into a deity. That was weird because I certainly don't see myself that way. Maybe in jokingly or sarcastically. Um, some people take that seriously though, which is weird for me. But was he cracked up? He did not seem. He seemed very much there. And so I closed the door and I told my phone, "Sorry, I can't let you use my phone. I don't know you. I'm sorry, I'm busy." And so he knocked on my door 5 minutes later. I opened the door, and when I opened the door, I kind of like stepped back and I'm looking at him. He starts walking into my apartment and holding open the door, and he's a big guy. Like, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. I'm a big dude. This guy's like 6'5", built like a truck. I'm like, "What are you doing? Hey, whoa, what are you doing?" And he's like, "What, you won't invite me into your house? Am I not your guest? I I don't know you. I Who are you? I don't know who you are." He's like, "I'm your neighbor, and you're my brother." What? "I need to learn more from you. You had such good wisdom, and I want to learn more now. I want to learn more. I also want to borrow your phone." "No, you're not. I don't care how many times you keep saying it. It's not going to happen." And so I tried closing the door, and he like is pushing it open. I'm like, "No." um, and I could see it. He had the crazy eyes. Um, and he's like, "Am I gonna die?" As he's holding the door open really hard. And I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna die. What? He's like, I also have cancer. Like, what else is wrong? Like, you've literally said everything in the book. Like, every single sob story, you have every single sob story I've ever heard in my life. Every single one you've told me in a matter of 2 days. You have the FBI after you. You're a felon. You have cancer. Your family hates you. You lost your phone. You were homeless. I mean, what else? What can I do for him? There was nothing. I gave him the time of my day. I gave him advice. I heard him out. I heard him. I listened to him talk for 4 hours about everything. And you can't. There's only so much. Like, look at it. There's an analogy. There's a glass, and there's so much. There's so much filled in that glass, right? There's all your issues, right? And it's filled so much, but there's only that little bit left throughout the day that you can function with. When someone piles on and adds more into that cup, it overflows, right? You can't handle that much. He filled that cup up enough to overflow 7 different cups. Like, it was insane. I listened to him talk for 4 hours because that's just how. I don't know why. I'm just nice, okay? And I felt like I could help him, and that's been my issue for a long time. But that's another thing. No, he lives. He's my neighbor. He was my neighbor, but he did live under a bridge for, I think he said, 2 weeks. And he eventually left, and then this morning at 4 a.m. he comes knocking again. 4 a.m. People aren't supposed to talk to each other past 8. That's just the rules of the apartments. Here. Aaron. I know you're in there. And I'm just laying in my bed. I'm like, what? Is this a dream? What is going on? Mayor, I know that this is very, very unlike you, but you need to talk to the police. That man is not a psychopath. Not only a psychopath and a liar, he is dangerous and he will harm you if you do not do something now. I'm no longer living there, so he's no longer my issue. But I did alert the authorities. I did alert the landlord, so they are aware of what is wrong with him. I already did. I already called the police. So they are currently monitoring him. But yeah, he's knocking on my door at 4 a.m. at calling for me. I could hear my other neighbor saying, I could hear quietly, "It's 4 a.m. What are you doing?" He's asleep. And he says, he doesn't sleep. He doesn't need sleep. He needs to help me. And then I realized I made a huge issue helping someone. Do you know about your past jobs? No, he didn't. He doesn't know all the things I know. And so he did that for the next 2 hours. It became 6 or 7 o'clock. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just letting him. I'm like, I'm hoping he'll stop at some point. I started watching anime, one headphone off, just like waiting to hear something crazy go on. I called the cops. And I don't have weapons. I'm very much a peaceful person. So, and then this is where it started getting went from weird to bizarre. So I needed to throw away a couple more bags of stuff, and then I was ready to move out. I looked out the peephole. He's looking into the peephole. He's like eye into the peephole. So what I did, I put on my headphones, put on my glasses, I put on my mask, I grabbed my bags, and I just ran. I didn't run, but I walked really fast. And he grabbed my bag as after I locked the door. I could hear him talking to me. And I'm just like nodding my head like I'm listening to music. And I try walking away. He grabs my bag and like I'm holding it. And he's like, "I'm talking to you. Do you want to die?" And I'm like, what are you saying? What? And he's like, "Do you feel like one day you're gonna die?" I gotta throw these away, dude. So I just walked, and he's looking down. He's saying he was saying some Jewish scriptures to me because he's been talking about Judaism a lot, and I've met some Jewish people, and I have never experienced this from them. So I think this is just a very unique case. But he's just yelling at me, and the neighbor comes out again, and is just yelling back at him. And I'm walking out, I throw my stuff away, and I have to go back up there. So I walk back up, and he's standing in the middle of the stairway. So I have to like confront him. And I'm like, "Look, I'm moving out. I gotta go. Okay. I have no time for this right now. I'm sorry your life is in turmoil right now. I wish you the best. I hope everything works for you, but I am not someone that can help you. You need someone else beyond me because I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. So please, if you may, I would love to leave." And so I started walking past him, and I could hear him seething, just just angry at me because I'm not helping him. Um, and so I close the door, and I'll say, just really loud on the door, just hammering at the door. And then I hear my landlord, "Hey, what's going on up here? What are you doing? What are you doing after him?" He's like, "He's the answer. He's my answer. Why won't he be my answer?" And so I grabbed my bags. I used that opportunity, threw the keys at the landlord, and just ran out. And as I was running out, he's running after me. And my cab driver is right there. And I told him that I'm possibly being followed by someone. And so sure enough, my cab driver gets out of the car and he's like, "I have pepper spray. If you come after him one more step, I'm spraying you." And the guy stops. And he starts crying. And he's like, "But who will die with me?" And I just got in the car and he took off. I think he wanted me to die with him. Yeah. Yeah. I've never experienced that in my whole life. He wanted someone nice to be there at his end, and I was that nice guy. How old is he? I think he was like in his late 50s, early 60s. And for me, I wanted so bad to help him. My dad kept telling me, "Don't, I can't help a person like that." But it's something like that you can't help but feel some sort of sympathy for him. Um, he was old, but he was a big dude, like big, big. Do I know where he is now? He's probably back at the apartment still, hoping that I return. Murder always has the weirdest stories, but this one might be the most messed up one. He was like, "Oh, I have weirder, but I'll never share those on the stream." This one was at least I can share it. How do you feel about the riot going on at the moment? I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Um, it hurts. I feel like there's a lot of people that are either being wrongfully represented or there's not enough action being taken. And I'm talking about those that are in the minority. I think that there are people out there that are hurting, and especially like if I was the father of that man who got killed, I don't know. I feel like I would be uncontrollable about how evil that was. See you, Serena. Am I scared right now? No. I don't think I have any reason to be scared anymore. I'm out of that situation. He doesn't know anything else about me, so it's good. And the justice system, I believe, is wrong right now. And I think it's been wrong for a while, even though I think there's a lot of good people out there. And there's a lot of good cops out there. I think I think a lot of people try their best to uphold the law, but there are some of those that maybe not majority, but make it look bad. Um, yeah, he died. Hey, Galaxy. Do you think theft are taking advantage of protests by looting places? My opinion on that, I'm a person that doesn't believe one wrong makes up for another wrong. Like if you do Iran, then the equivalent should happen from the other party. I don't think that should always be the case. But in this situation, I think there needed to be enough. I don't want to say chaos, but enough voices or action to be taken place that allows them to be heard in their own way. And silent protests have proven to be normally ineffective. A lot of people still find issues by silent protest. I don't feel that issue at all. I think, do I consider it as a protest or a riot? Well, that's a riot. That right there is a riot for sure. All right, see you, Dina. Yeah, sorry, I'm on the hotel internet. It's not my personal internet. What's the time zone? This is Alaska Standard Time. All right, see you, Ploopsy. What's up, mustache boys? I just hope that we reach a common place at some point, and that there's more understanding of the issues. And you see more and more nowadays, like white people understanding what it's like to have white privilege and what that means. It isn't always trying to prove that you don't have white privilege. Like, you understand the other side, though. That's what they're looking for. It's not about trying to prove like, oh, I'm not racist. We're not asking if you are racist. Like, what's hard to understand about that? And if people unfollow me for stop following me for this, then so be it. But I think there's a lot of voices that are unheard, and that hurts. And I would like to see more people to being accounted for their mistakes, rather than just slap it on the wrist or not doing anything about it. Yeah, I'm in the process of moving. I moved out of that apartment 2 days early because I didn't want to be next to that insanity. What do you work as? I am a marine biologist. Yeah, people just have to understand that white privilege is very much a thing. It's not something that you can just say, well, I don't have it, so then who cares? Jotaro's job? Hey, let's go. So one of my servers said Irish people are racist. He left before he understood he was being racist. People will never cease to amaze me. How's it going in Alaska? I love Alaska. Alaska is beautiful. At least your channel ain't as dead as Roblox's feedback. My Twitch is doing good. What is my job? I work on the statistics and analysis of marine species and terrestrial animals that are being endangered. It's like, for instance, we'll be looking at polar bears, wolves, whales, salmon, some seals, like fur seals, But it's a lot of taking that data, going out in the field and actually seeing this stuff, which is really cool, by the way, and looking at it. Boston, that was terrible. But yeah. Can you make videos when you go out into the field and seeing them? I wish. I tried figuring that out, but God, it's hard in my island. Internet is just so bad there. Otherwise, yeah, heck yeah, I would have a camera on me all the time. What do you do on Twitch? Right now, we've been playing a lot of Jackbox party games, so a lot of us get to join in, play the party games, be a part of the games. I want to incorporate more Scriblio, possibly more of the server that I have right now. I'm not a fan of being the owner because that means I have the right to creative mode and all that, and I feel like that takes away from the game because I realize when I'm struggling, I could be like, oh, I could get out of the situation easy because I have creative mode and all this modes at the easy click of a button or entry of a code, and it's just like when you play it hardcore, you realize you don't have that option at all, and so it kind of ruins it for me personally. So that's why I don't really play it personally. But I can see why other people would join in the server and have fun, and I'm always glad to let them have fun and join in for free. Jackbox made me lose my mind. That should be an ad. Am I still in contact with Jamie? No. Nope. He's in the past for me. A fond memory. Having cheats takes away from the experience? Yeah. Yep. There you go, Boston. Yep. Some of those murder hotel questions are so baloney. I agree. It's not my hotel, by the way. Aw, thank you, Burnt Brownie. I appreciate that. What about Russo? Russo's cool. I like Russo. Hey, Obsession. Murder hotel questions are whack, bro. Dude, I'm telling you. I think it's all. It's crazy. The questions on there are crazy. That one Pokemon game Russo made, that I feel like the idea was there. I think having a card game mixed with an actual like fun party game was a cool idea. Execution was not great, but I loved his idea. Murder Nights Hotel, you own it? Oh yeah, I'm in a hotel. It's perfect. Exactly. Yeah. They told him to release the game before it was actually ready, and so unfortunate. So what about the hotel internet? It's not great, but it is what it is. Is Login a good friend? I wouldn't say he's a good friend, but I do like Login. I don't know enough about him to say that he's like a friend or not, but I respect his work. You finna stream Animal Crossing soon, dude? Yeah, absolutely. I promised Mike an Animal Crossing stream. I also want to see his place one day. Can I come to your hotel room? Give me the address. I swear I won't be like that stalker dude. I've learned my lesson. That I would stream Animal Crossing. Escape room? Dude, escape room sounds fun. How much hermit crabs do you have now? I sold all my hermit crabs. I swear I ate weird. That's what they all say eat. That'd be so weird. But yeah, that was the majority of what I wanted. I'm going to be moving back to my island, so we're going to be going back to worst quality streams. I don't know if that means I'm swapping entirely back to YouTube or going back, staying on Twitch, but I'm not exactly sure yet. I prefer Twitch in every way. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of streaming on YouTube. I haven't been for a long time, but it was just easier because it didn't cause me to lag as much. But God, Twitch as a platform is just, to me, just so much better and easier to work with. Have I played Pokemon Showdown? I have played Pokemon Showdown. I'm not really good at doing like tier builds and stuff like that. I like making gimmicky builds. I like making theme teams, shiny teams. So I'm not going out my way to make a whole UU, OU, you know. Like I'm not going to use a legend in every build. It's just not for me. I'm not that competitive. Although in moments where I'm battling and I'm getting absolutely crushed, I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, why did I mess up on that? Yeah, then I get pretty competitive. Feels good to be back. What's up, Parsa? I like Twitch more, but I'm a lot more common. But I'm a lot more common to show up on YouTube streams. Do your streams always showing up when I'm listening to music? Ooh, there you go. You know, watch me since PBB. Bro, the hotel Wi-Fi is so good. It's totally not dying every 3 seconds. Also, good job owning the hotel building. You're doing amazing things. I'm sorry for the internet. I can't control that. Yeah, I plan on doing a lot of battles in Pokemon. I want to do a lot of my battles against people with theme teams. I think it'd be funny. Or at least with like some gimmicky build. I got to build more gimmicky Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not here to conquer a game. The fact I got to like, I can't remember. I think the highest I got in PBB. I mean, I got to number 1 because everyone helped me get points at the last few days PBB was up. I thought that was kind of funny. But I never got to number 1 like actually trying. The highest I got, I think, was 3. Like I think I only got 3 because Captain Crush tanked his rank. And Brandon Bass and Sidon were higher than me. I think their names were. Whoever the guy was that used his alt. Team Twitch Prime Murder. Let's go. You joined when I was rank 5? Yeah. I was rank 5 for a while there. Sidon? Yeah. Dang, hope my channel grows. I hope so too, Mew. I think it'd be kind of cool. Although I'm kind of cool with where it's at too. Yeah, Sidon did not like me. He was very upset that I had my fans help me get to number 1 to pass him. But he used his alts to get to number 1. I don't think it was hard to climb the ranks. I think there was like, in my opinion, there was like 4 good battlers, 4 or 5 that I would consider like really tough to face. Otherwise, everyone was pretty easy, and that's coming from me. I'm not a good battler at all. Like I would never consider myself a good battler. I used Gothitelle with Shadow Tag, which was pretty OP. Arcanine defensive. So I had my special defense and my defensive Pokemon set. It was either Gothitelle or Blissey. I used a lot of baton passes. A lot of themed teams. Gothitelle would tickle Greninja's nightmare. Yeah, it was before Greninja was able to get moves that can kill Gothitelle, so I just abused that to the dirt. With Pyro Hacks? Oh, yeah. I remember that. Jerry did the same thing to me. Please, no. Didn't you already beat me with a Sun Curtain, though? Didn't we do that, like, cute battle? I can't remember. You never did in people. Oh, okay. Come on, man. That's not even fair. All right. Later, Burnt Brownie. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I can't react to videos on here during this stream because YouTube's weird. It won't let me do anything else while I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't get it. Their streaming platform sucks. Wait, who did I miss someone? Sea Seagulls? Sorry, I missed that. Chat went by a little bit quick there. Aaron, you're cute. Thanks. Do you guys remember the Survivor game in Roblox? That game was actually pretty fun with friends. That was fun. Hey, Angie. I'm doing good. You'll have to tune in. I don't know when that topic started with my stalker, but you'll want to tune into that if you want to see how I've been the last 3 days. I don't want to go over it all over again. It's so crazy. I'm going back to reading Webtoon. I'll come back later, maybe. All right, see, Galaxy. I won't be streaming much longer. I just wanted to go over my thoughts recently and update you guys on what's going on. We went over Lumion Legacy because every stream I have to talk about Lumion Legacy. We went over the issues with George and the riots and the protests. What's going on in Minnesota? We went over my stalker, crazy stuff. Went over my issues with Twitter and the misconception of my post and all the deleted tweets that randomly occurred during it too, and no responses to me besides like the indirect responses to me, which were really unfortunate. What else we talk about? Oh, what I'm gonna do with streaming here in the future. But somehow your stream starts out fine and then escalated to the weird scale. I've been following that model for years. I live in constant fear of the unstoppable marching of time that leads us all to our inevitable deaths. Well, that's just living then. I'm sorry this is happening to you. Hey, it's okay. It happens. You learn from these experiences, then you grow from them. Someone has to go through them, right? So Unlucky how it occurred, but you learn and you move on. We're just being a whole vibe. We're just being a whole vibe here. True. Did 2018 even happen? I don't even remember those. Them time flies. Yeah, this year's been that crazy. Literally, Aaron's brand. Yeah, it literally is. You got Eagles. What? You got higher than me in Boy Scouts? Holy crap! I was life. I got life in Boy Scouts, but Eagle. That's huge. That's gonna look awesome on your resume. So hold on to that's congratulations, by the way. That's awesome. You got 3 palms now? Let's go. That's super awesome. And yeah, we be vibing. Floopsy got Eagle Scout. That's super awesome. And Jobs love seeing that stuff because it shows that you put a lot of good effort into it. Trust me, I would know. All right, see ya, Eero. Your brother's raging about Fortnite. Remember, I'm game Poke1 now. Where should I start? I think Kanto is probably the best place to start. Either Kanto or Unova, if you can in Unova. All raging Fortnite players usually break their keyboards or their TV screens. True. Can you tell more about your job? Well, this summer I'm going to be learning how to operate a research vessel, which is a huge. Think of a giant yacht with a bunch of really cool research tools on it. I'm going to be exploring on that for a while. I'm going to be learning how to operate it, and we'll be doing diving adventures in the water, which will be fun. I won't because I'm the lead, and so well, not the lead, but I'll be shadowing someone who is the lead, so that I will eventually be the lead. So I'm like that guy you see on like Planet Earth. Have you guys ever seen Planet Earth, like the Discovery Channel movie? I'm basically being that guy. So I get to be around animals all the time and see how they are. And I'll be David Attenborough. I'll be talking over my videos. So I personally, my friend was like, "So are you gonna be like David? You guys know who David Attenborough is, right? He's the guy that talks during the whole movie." And you see here, we have the mink whale swimming with its mother by its side, and as they go into the depths once more. That's gonna be me, except I'm gonna be making puns the whole time. Can you imagine? You're just watching a video about like let's say a grizzly bear is crossing the street, and it's just like, here we have a grizzly bear. Hopefully it doesn't steal his picnic basket. Then you hear can you imagine? Why are you like this? Dude, I don't even know. Hey, we're at 40 likes. Ooh, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Distant giggling. It'd be me just off camera. Bro, 10 out of 10 would watch again. Let's go. 41, 42 likes. Thank you, guys. Just in the middle of a documentary, you just hear Aaron crack a joke and go, You do a documentary like that about people with crackhead energy or just on crack? Jeez. As we see here under the bridge. You hear the Mickey Mouse laugh? Oh boy. No. You sound just like Mickey. There's that. Do you know when Goofy gets hit by something and he'll make that yo that like his scream? I can do that pretty good. I can almost do the SpongeBob laugh. All right, hold on. No, I can't do it, but it's something like that. Scooby Doo. Lay down for your trunk. Bro, what the demonic voice? That was so good. Let's go. Yeah, I've been working on voices a lot. Are you okay, Aaron? I'm doing voices. Were they not good? Were they at least close? Like Scoob. Zoinks. Let's get out of here. They were too good? Oh, too good. Okay. I can do my voice. Is that good enough? That's good enough. Bubbles. It was perfect. No, they suck. They were good. Oh, thanks, guys. I can almost do Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was like, I can't do it. I'm trying to get serious, but all I want to do is laugh. And you can't laugh when you're doing Arnold voice. Hold on. I'm over here. Kill me. Nah. I can't do it. I just want to laugh. Put that cookie down. Nope, I can't do it. I'm laughing. It makes it too hard. It raises my voice higher. So it makes it not as like manly is the right word. Yeah. Put that cookie down. Some of you would or Dylan. In The Predator where he shakes his hand. Oh, you guys probably have never seen that movie. Have you guys seen The Predator? I also can't say it because he like cusses, but get to the chopper. I'll be back. No, I can't do his voice. I can't right now. Drops the cookie. he was like, well, who was he? Is it Mr. Freeze? When the Batman Beyond, I think it is. You need to chill. Get to the chopper. Everybody get down. Yo, should we watch Predator on Discord sometimes? Yes. I'd be so down to watch Predator, dude. It's so bad, it's good. What? He's not. What? Captain Cold? You're irreplaceable? Is it not Mr. Freeze? Come on. Oh, wait, hold on. What did Nuclear Panda say? Well, I'm gonna go binge all of Murder's Pokemon videos because I'm bored and that creepy story is gonna keep me up all night. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hope you enjoy the videos though. I'm sorry that story keeps you up, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. Mr. Freeze? Yeah, what the? Yeah, it was Mr. Freeze, Jerry. Where did you put my super suit? How did it go again? Where is my super suit? It's right here. Come on. Where's my super suit? All right, Ben Jerry. Honey, where's my super suit? That's Frozone? Yeah. From The Incredibles. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I think I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was awesome talking to you guys again. I will try to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow. I'll try, but we'll see. But yeah, it was fun being back. I'm not sure if I'll stick with YouTube or I'll try to continue more with Twitch. But hope you guys have a great night. Fun talking to you guys again. A lot of you guys I haven't seen you guys in a while, so yeah. Hope you guys have a great night. I got to work on more packing because I got a new duffel bag. I got to fill it with clothes and stuff and organize everything because you can't carry on a suitcase that's more than 50 pounds. And right now, one of my suitcases has my 2 giant white monitors in there, so it's well over 50 pounds at this point. So I got to find a way to lower that. So stay safe, stay healthy, and game on. I gotta end it. That's so cheesy. Whatever. Have a good night, guys. Murder Face sign out. Later, guys. Game on.